Alright, hello, hopefully you can hear me properly. I'm going to be streaming this for at least an hour and a half tonight, I reckon. I'm just going to leave this vault at the moment. I've actually installed a couple of mods as well. I've installed one that neutralises all the colour correction, so it shouldn't look orange outside. It, you know, makes everything have more natural colours. There we go, you can see it. The sky looks bluer, and like the terrain looks more grey rather than sort of bright yellow-orange. So that's one of the things. Alright, cool. Gas mask videos are my main videos, but I like any sort of post-apocalyptic type stuff, to be honest. Actually, I want a shotgun for Cazador, won't I? No, Peach. But what I'm going to do at the moment is I'm going to go to the NCR base and accept the actual quest for that vault, because I think it probably might not spawn unless I'm doing the quest. And I'm also going to do the quest that lets me get the this machine version of the battle rifle. Right, do I have anti-venom on me? If not, I'll just need to keep... Oh, good, I do. Yeah, but as said, Peach, don't give spoilers, because like that's the sort of thing I don't really want when I'm doing these streams. Mike knows I'm going to be streaming, so he said he'd watch out for the notification, because I told him I'd start somewhere between 7:30 and 8 while I was watching that Brexit stuff. I mean, I might do some improvised body armour videos, but Weapon Collector's already done some of those, and I don't like ripping off other people's videos. But I think I might do some stuff just, you know, for people in case they haven't seen those, or, you know, that's not exactly the same as his. I've also ordered, because a few people are requesting it, I've ordered another PBF gas mask, and I'm going to try and mod it to take 40mm filters or hoses, because a few people have asked me could I do that, so I'm going to do that. I've also ordered some PDF children's masks that are in a damaged condition, just to see if any of them are like the large sizes that would fit me, if I can then modify them to work again or something like that. Hello, Mike. But yeah, I've been sort of watching the Brexit stuff, and as you'd imagine, sort of I don't want to talk too much about politics, but they completely fucked us with what they've done now. So they voted that we can't have a no deal, so no matter how bad a deal is, we have to accept it by the sound of it. But they voted the other day not to accept a deal that was already a fairly bad deal, but it could be worse. But they've also voted saying they don't want to extend you know, the voting process, the Article 50 sort of bit. So what sort of position does that leave us in? A very bad one is the answer, but apparently the only good thing is the no deal thing's not actually binding. That's weird. The shotgun in third person doesn't actually have a thing there, but maybe it doesn't. Yeah, you can't see the actual right side of it there, can you? Ah, okay, it's like that, it's always open. Never mind, right.
Something I can do for you?
It depends. There's some stuff I have to be very careful about doing videos on because I'm in the UK. As said, we don't have the right to free speech here. and if I say, you know, the wrong thing, it could be potentially get me in trouble. So I'd really not want to get into the idea of how to booby trap your house and some of the home defense things people keep asking about. Because cheek filters are a bad idea, because you can't change them when they're actually in use. Yep, the UK is meant to have free speech, but if you say the wrong thing you can be arrested for it, so it's really not worth going into. Now, don't anybody tell me where they actually are, because as I said, I don't want spoilers, but at the moment I'm looking for the guy who gives you the quest that gives you this machine, and the doctor bloke in here who tells you go into the vault, because I know he's in one of the rooms in here. I just can't remember which one it is, but as I said, don't mention it. As in, peas as in, you know, like garden peas, yeah? Don't mind them. I don't think I've ever played any of the God of War games, to be honest. Yeah, that'd be good if you could stream some PS2 games.
You look like someone in need of a reliable supplier. Take your...
Oh, this is the bloke who gives you the quest, isn't it? But anyway, so I've got a lot of 308 rounds as it is, so I don't need any more at the moment. How many 5.56 rounds do I have? 331. Alright, I'm going to get rid of all the surplus ones. I know I won't get any money for them, but I just want to get rid of them. Does he not have any 5.56? That's stupid. I'll still get rid of those other rounds though. You know what, I'm just going to buy some more 308 because it's what I'm using the most at the moment. No, I don't smoke anymore. Yeah, I've already said don't give spoilers.
Another satisfied customer. Are you implying I have some kind of secret under the table stash I only offer to certain clients? Because that could get a man in trouble. Now you're talking my language. I do have an expanded inventory for people I can trust. If you're willing to do a little legwork for me, I could give you access to my stash and at a discount. Many of these items aren't available in the NCR, and you'll be hard-pressed to find them at a better price anywhere else.
Did you say you'll be doing that on Twitch or YouTube, Mike?
Well, I can't exactly go wandering off the base whenever I want, you know. They're already suspicious. I can hear the MPs now. Gee, Contreras, I didn't know you had so many friends in the gun runners. Speaking of which, guess your first stop. You're just passing a little note to a man named Isaac for me. You want to know which girl he likes? Great, let me know what he says. They're almost a straight shot north from here, up past the sharecroppers.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for the notification for that then, Mike. Oh yeah, thank you, Richard. Yeah, if everybody could like the stream, please like it. If you want to dislike it, sure, go ahead, but generally I'd appreciate likes more than dislikes. The Avon CT12 is my gas mask I'd use. Well, I'm saying that I keep the FM12 actually in my car though, so if I'm out and about it's more likely to be the FM12 that will get used. Because it just sits under the passenger seat so I can get it at any point I want to. Ah, this is what I was looking for.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22? Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves. Vault 22. Where to begin? Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible? Precisely. Science has proven that
Avadacia Sundara.
1,000 times over. But how many wasteland savages believe it? Present company accepted, of course. The bounty I described to you is no idle fantasy. It exists in primitive form only a few miles from where we stand. We need only reach out and unlock its secret. For that, the OSI needs you. Good. I thought I sensed a kindred soul in you, beneath the wasteland veneer. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their grid. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated. Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Yeah, I've got the mods turned on, Mike. I've got one that removes the yellow tint, so everything looks more normal coloured. I've got one mod that adds a load more dungeons, so hopefully we'll bump into some of them. And I've got another mod that's a very basic mod that just corrects some of the iron sights, so the bullets actually go a lot closer to the middle of the iron sight, because on some guns the iron sights are a bit off and you have to know how far to aim off the iron sight.
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course. Best of luck to you. Not that you'll need it. You seem like a reasonably competent person.
I really couldn't care less about the PewDiePie and T-Series thing.
Hildern, this really isn't any of my business, but did he give you a job? I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person... And he didn't mention her? No, I knew the danger wouldn't. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. But I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. I had a good feeling about it.
Alright, I'm going to go to Gunrunners first, though, and do that other thing.
Welcome, sir.
Might buy a load more shotgun ammo, actually. Is it that bloke who's around here in the daytime I need to chat to? What's going on there then? Yeah, fiends. I can't actually shoot the fiends yet because they're not in range of that. I don't want to hit an innocent person. Or they're all dead already. If somebody was asking a bit earlier in the chat, because I saw it while I was listening to conversation, about something to do with 2 filters or 1, I'd say 1 bigger filter is better than 2 filters. There's pros and cons of each. I've covered that in videos before and I don't want to get into it now. But personally, I prefer having 1 bigger filter rather than lots of smaller filters. No, just wait here for daytime. No, as I've said quite a few times, if I had, I'd have done videos on them, but I don't. I'm not exactly making stuff up, they were real things that happened. That's why I don't have unlimited amounts of them to tell. Tell you what, I might actually sell the Bozar, because I'm not really liking it, and break down all my 5.56 ammo. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, but he can't afford the Bozar yet, can he? So I'll wait till I go to a trader with a load of money and then I'll sell them the Bozar and buy... Unless he's got some other things for sale that I actually want. Let's have a look to see what armour he's got. Oh, anti-material rifle. I'll get that. Medicine stick, that's the one I want, isn't it? And now I can sell him the Bozar. And 10mm pistol. I got anything else worth selling? Castor poison glands, yeah, sell those. Should sell all the dragon's breath rounds, sell the pulse slugs. Right, that will do. Accept. Right, let's rebind my keys. Right, anti-material rifle gun one. I know I've not got any ammo for it, but at some point I'll end up getting the ammo for them. I'll rebind that one because yeah, so at some point I'll have ammo for that. That's alright. I won't bother buying any, I'll just wait till I kill enemies that start dropping the ammo. No, I'm only playing on hard, like not hardcore, just hard difficulty. I'll wait a bit longer to see if that NPC turns up. Not many sports, no, because a lot of them are just full of overpriced people playing them, and there's not much of a real sport to it anymore. It's all commercialised. I'll occasionally watch stuff if it's on. I'm not doing stuff or listening to stuff on the radio if I'm at work and other people want the sports on, but I don't follow many sports, so I think a lot of them are just shit and boring, to be honest. That was a very interesting video, wasn't it, that one they put up today? Let's wait a bit longer and see if bloke turns up. I just realised I've not got my phone plugged in. Let me just plug that in, because otherwise I'm going to be draining the battery while I'm reading all these comments. Let's flip the screen back over again. There we go. Why is that NPC not turning up? This is irritating, considering I need to actually speak to him for a quest. No, I just bought some different guns, Mike, so you haven't missed much. Oh, I shouldn't be going in there.
Can I help you?
Unless this is going on. Ah, yeah, this is the guy I actually need to.
Shit, is he serious? 25% increase in weapons. Just don't have the supplies on. I guess we'll have to. If Caesar's Legion drives the NCR from the area, there goes 90% of our business. I don't like the idea of buying supplies from our competition, but it's only temporary. We'll call in extra supplies from our distributors. Let Contreras know we'll have the extra guns and ammo ready for the next shipment.
Ah, that was convenient. Bumped into the guy I actually needed to speak to. Right. Yeah, the M40's cool. I've got an M40 mask. I actually like the XM40 more than the actual M40. But sadly, even getting an M40 is very hard in the UK, so getting an XM40 is next to impossible here. But for those of you who have joined the stream not right from the beginning, I've said I've got a PBF on order and 2 PDFs. PBF without filters, because I'm going to try and see if I can get it working with hoses, because somebody asked me could I do that in a comment, and I thought why not. And 2 PDFs are missing the nose hoses on them, so I'm going to see if they fit me, and then, because I don't know what size they're in, I just ordered them because they were cheap, because they're in bad condition. And then I'm just going to see if I can mod them for sort of a gas mask project, like maybe put a filter directly on the nose of the mask or something, or, you know, set them up in a different way. I'll be streaming tomorrow evening, but there's a chance I could stream earlier in the day as well, because I volunteer on Thursdays, so depending on what time I get home, if I've got plenty of spare time and feel like playing some New Vegas, I'll stream.
So you're back. Very professional. I like that. Maybe you can handle something bigger. Great. The Crimson Caravan has something ready for me. Look for Blake and let him know you're picking up Contreras' medical supplies. Thanks. Don't come back until you have it. Crimson Caravan is just northeast.
Right, Crimson Caravan Company. I wish there was a faster way of getting to this guy, but I don't think there is there? You have to go through the main gate and then all the way around here. Crimson Caravan Company. Here we go. Oh, at least those guys are starting to turn up, who have the armour and the gas masks I like, so hopefully one of them will die at some point and I can just pick up the armour and everything and get it repaired.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs. I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan, which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started. I'll see you around.
So I need to find a bloke called Blake, okay? No. Oh, there's that guy.
If you're looking to buy or sell, you've come to the right man. Here you go. Let him know he needs to make another payment if he wants one. Well, painkillers are easy to come by, but it isn't easy finding iodine, allergy... Really? Huh. Never thought of that. The Crimson Caravan isn't really in the drug business.
Alright, I'll buy all those, although I said I'm not selling him anything to get money back, so that way I've at least got some ammo for those new guns. Right, save and go back to see the other guy. So that's the annoying thing about this quest, I have to keep going more through that building. No, the closest to another language I can speak is German, and mein Deutsch ist nicht gut. German's one of those languages where if it's written down I can kind of get the gist of what it is, but if somebody's speaking it really quickly then I haven't got a chance. And the only reason I have any sort of ability in German at all is because I've watched enough films that are in German with English subtitles, and a lot of the words in German are very similar to English, and it's also a language that's structured in a very similar way to English, which is why I'd find it like nearly impossible when I did at school when we were doing languages to learn language like French, because it's all like not in the same order as English, if that makes sense. It's hard to explain it, but I'm sure people who can speak both languages know what I mean, where you kind of structure entire sentences in a totally opposite way. At the moment I'm not playing the main quest, as I've said every time when I'm streaming this and people ask. I'm sort of siding with the NCR at the moment. I might do a little bit more of the main quest just to open up some new areas in the map, but I'm not going to be doing the main quest on the streaming thing. That's why I'm mostly doing side quests.
So you're back. See, you're practically stealing cabs from me. This work is so easy. There's one more job. It's a little more complicated, but I think you're up to it. I need to get some stuff sorted around. It's gonna take me a day or two, so just stop back in a few days. Well, I'm not. Come back tomorrow.
Alright, I'll just go outside and wait 24 hours because I can't be asked to leave and come back. Let's see if he's ready in like 20 odd hours. Let's cancel that waiting and see if he's ready now.
So you're back.
Well, so I have to wait even longer then, even though it's technically the next day. Right, let's do 22 hours now, or 21 hours, and see if he's ready then. As much as it isn't a video on like the stuff I'd normally do, I think tomorrow when I get back I might film a video on my entire Blu-ray collection, because I think some people find that interesting. And then what I'll do is, because my Blu-ray collection isn't as big as my DVD collection, I can at least talk a bit about all the films in there and like recommend them. Because most of the stuff I have on Blu-ray is films I really like, you know, where I want to pay a bit more for them than a DVD to get something I really enjoy.
So you're back. Alright, I need you to pass something off to a merchant. The guy's name is Price. The exchange goes down at Miguel's pawn shop in West Side. This next bit is very important. He's paranoid. Maybe a little schizo. You have to identify yourself with a passcode or he'll shoot you right there. Just tell him you're looking for some betting advice. Then he'll say the surest move is to bet on the house. Be sure you do. If you get this last job done, full access to my stash. At a discount even, just because I like you. Get moving, watch out for raiders, and do not lose that package. Good luck.
Is this me? So it's a guy in Freeside, wasn't it, he said about? There we go. Won't waste any ammo on him, let Boone do it. There's nothing even worth taking from him. That's one of the endings, if you decide you want to do the completely independent ending.
If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise... Pleasure doing business with you. I only offer services. Alright. Yeah, I've got a little side business going.
Okay. See you, Mike.
Does not leave this room, huh? Over Over the years, I've gradually perfected my craft to the point of perfection. No one can distinguish between my work and the real thing. What I'm referring to is passports. If you've got the caps, I can whip up a strip passport which will fool even the most well-trained eye. Hey, if you're interested and have the caps, they go for 500. Any less, and it ain't worth the risk of getting caught. What do you say? No problem. If you need one later, just stop in.
Welcome to Mick and Ralph's. If you need guns, I'm your man. For general supplies and other... Have a look.
Might get all those 44 rounds. And the 308 rounds, why not? And the 4570 and the 50 MG. Right.
Pleasure doing business with you. Sure.
Trying to remember which store they said I had to go to for the betting person. As I've said, it's actually in the FAQ if you read it. Cole. The problem is money to do that. Doesn't say, does it? Which NPC I need to find. Yeah, back when games were good. To be honest, there's still some good games coming out. Oh look, it's a Freeside Thug. I wonder what he could be luring me into.
What do you need? Bye. What do you need?
Check it out, between the dumpsters there. Nah, just some idiot that wandered down the wrong alley. Sound familiar?
Oh, that was easy. Ooh, carton of cigarettes, I'll take that. Pack of cigarettes, Sunset Sarsaparilla. The R1A1 SLR, obviously that's not in this game, but that's my favourite rifle in real life. In the game, I quite like the Grand, to be honest, that I'm using at the moment. And the combat shotgun, which nobody seems to stock yet. Does anyone remember what shop I was meant to be going to? No, I've not got the new Metro game, and as I said, I have no plans on getting it at the moment. Because the annoying thing of this quest is it's not a marked quest, and it's not even giving me a note for this one, so I can't bloody remember which place it said I have to go to. I thought he said a betting shop or something, didn't he? But
whoa, baby. Come on, stay in character. Hey, not bad. Your timing's terrible and you got no style. But you might make it as a professional heckler. What? You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought... Yeah, go on. Scram.
definitely wouldn't play Fallout 76, but I've got all the other Fallout games.
You need, kid? You've got a mouth on you, kid. If I weren't busy working for the Garretts, I might give you a few lessons in common courtesy. Get lost.
Well, I'm not going to dig up my garden to make a bomb shelter as much as I'd like to.
Hello.
Yeah, I agree, but, you know, in the practical world, you're not going to dig up your garden to make a bomb shelter.
Lasers, plasma, pistols, grenades. We've got it all. This is
So, where's the betting shop? Tell you what, I'm going to quickly look it up on my phone so I'm not wandering around aimlessly for half of the stream. I'm just looking up the This Machine article. So I'm having to go on a detailed walkthrough. Okay, it's Miguel's pawn shop. And where is this? It's part of West Side. So it's not Freeside, it's West Side, and that's why. Okay, let me get the chat back up in a second. See, it's there on the map. Damn it. Right. Okay, let me get my YouTube things back up. Is it just directly north of where I am now? Yeah. Very rarely do I play well, I can't really play multiplayer games while I'm streaming, because the issue is, obviously, that's going to use up more internet connection. But, I very rarely play CSGO. I've got it on my Steam library, but, CSS I used to play a lot of. But I've never been a massive fan of CSGO. There's been times when I've played it, you know, in bulk or whatever, but
welcome to Casa Madrid, cheapest, cleanest whores in all New Vegas. If you want to know the rates for Poon, talk to the whores. Catch you later.
You don't strike me as someone down on their... Uh-huh.
What do you want? We work together. I'm handling his deliveries for the moment while he handles a business opportunity that came up. What? Look, do you have something to drop off or not? Password? That little bastard said nothing about a password. Price is in NCR custody and you're going to join it. Unless you've got a damn good explanation for why you're looking for it. Hand over your weapons. Good. Saves me paperwork. Watch out!
Oh, another trail car then. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Right, load of save. Yeah, thank you, Mike, for reminding people. If I ask people, it's not a problem, but it's just generally people keep saying for me what to do, even when I'm not asking. And that's obviously where it gets annoying.
I'm glad we were some bitches on our side.
What do you want? We work together. I'm handling his deliveries for the moment while he handles a business opportunity that came up. What? Look, do you have something to drop off or not? Crazy Wastelander.
Alright, can I go back and speak to that guy now, or is this going to break the quest?
If you're down on your luck and need some caps, of course. Thanks. Until next time.
What do you want?
As I can't talk to him anymore, I guess I have to go back and speak to the other guy. I don't know, the cheek filter masks are pretty dumb. Right, so wander all the way back over here and hope that I've done the conditions right for him to have accepted it. Go in this building. No, this is post-apocalyptic, this game.
So you're back. Oh shit, I'm guessing he got caught by the NCR. We need to kill that guy now that he's seen you. Last thing we need is some investigator tracking you down.
Alright, how can I load up a save? Because I don't want to go all the way bloody back there just to kill him and, yeah, there we go. Right, I'll load this one, kill the bloke, then just go back and see him. But it's set in an alternative history, where certain things got invented and other things didn't.
What do you want? Pass. Hit. Good.
I don't know why he's dressed up like a legionnaire. Sure, it's going to take all of his stuff, get some more money when I sell it.
If you're down on your
Oh good, I can just sell it directly to this guy. Sell all the cartons of cigarettes. Sell the leather armor, pack of cigarettes, and the trail carbine that's the one in bad condition. There we go.
Another satisfied until.
Well, he attacked me first, didn't he? I don't know why he's dressed up like a legionnaire. Really couldn't say. Because generally in these sort of games, if somebody attacks you first, you can attack them back without consequence. Unless it's like an entire faction attacking you or something. But if you just, you know, randomly kill people, then you get into trouble. Alright, finally go back here after like 40 minutes of this stream of just trying to do this guy's quest. And then I can get the gun I really want to get. And maybe buy some more ammo. Yeah, this is my favourite Fallout by quite a lot. Fallout 2 is my favourite of the old Fallouts. This is my favourite out of all the new Fallout games.
So you're back.
Oh, is it not going to let me?
Good to hear. Well, I'd say you're officially invited to the big kids.
Well, I didn't invite the ranger to work with him, but whatever.
Oh, and I think you might get more use out of it. Take your...
Yeah, I've got this machine. Right, that's in full condition, isn't it? So I'll just sell the regular battle rifle at the moment. Right, that's finally done. Right, so cool. Bind this to a key, but now I have the gun I wanted. Bind it to 3. So it's exactly the same as the old battle rifle I had, except for this one. If we look at it, you can't really see it on the side, but it says this machine kills commies. Is that going to be possible to see at all? Yeah, well, this machine kills, but it says commies. Fallout 4 is okay. I wish they didn't strip out all the RPG elements, or lots of the RPG elements. Fallout 76 is just awful. Alright, let's go back to Vault 22. And do this quest now. Well, I'll probably choose the shotgun for now. And we'll see if we can find that skeleton Peach was on about with the I really don't care about the Pip-Boys in the game, it doesn't make a difference, it's just a graphics interface. It's not like the Pip-Boys give you abilities in game or anything like that. See, where Peach was saying there's a laser gun next to their body, there's not. There was 2 electron charges, but there wasn't a laser gun. And I can't search the skeleton. So it's not spawned in for whatever reason. Yeah, I'm on the PC right now streaming this. It's empty. I imagine you can probably stream on Xbox One, but I don't have an Xbox One, so I couldn't stream on an Xbox One. I know you can stream on PS3, because Weapon Collector sometimes streams... Well, not PS3, sorry, PS4. Because Weapon Collector streams PS4 quite a lot. Yeah, so she's in this bit now, isn't she, now I've started this quest. Alright, cheers. Well, the Soviets eventually won against the Finns in the Winter War, but the Finns gave them a very good run for their money.
Took your sweet time. I suppose the NCR sent you? She's such a dear. Not like that pompous little pedant she works for. But that's neither here nor there. These plants have gotten completely out of control. I've got a plan to deal with them, but I'll need your help. Good. Meet me on this...
Yeah, the Finnish Winter War is quite interesting. And then there was like one called the Continuation War, wasn't there, or something like that as well afterwards. I think there might have even been 3 Winter Wars involving Finland during World War II. But the most famous one's obviously the main Winter War against the Soviet Union.
What's this? Did you do these repairs? Not bad. Not bad at all. Saves me time, I guess. See you upstairs. Good, you're here. Ready to begin? Time is of the essence, so I'll be brief. This place is filled with spores that are toxic to humans, and we need to get rid of them. I've pumped the vault full of a highly flammable gas that, once ignited, should destroy the vast majority of spores. There's one problem, though. The gas becomes semi-inert on exposure to oxygen, meaning the gas will have to be ignited close to where it's being introduced. I need you to find the vents where the gas is being pumped and ignite it. Oh, and survive the resulting blast. Good.
Alright, okay, let's do a proper save, and then we'll start doing this. Because if I remember, this is one of the things that you can keep dying really easily doing, because of how big the explosion is when you try and ignite the gas. In some regards, Germany had better technology than other people in World War II, but in a lot of ways they didn't. There's kind of like this weird fascination people have with the Nazis where they keep sort of saying like, oh, they had such good stuff, but a lot of the stuff they had wasn't all that good. No, I don't roleplay other than doing role-playing games. A few of them, like RPGs, are like, this is an RPG. Will that ignite it, or I need to get closer? Do I have anything in my inventory that would explode if I throw it? No. I'm gonna need a grenade of some sort, aren't I? AK-74s. I mean, obviously some of the upgraded AK-74 variants are better, but I like the classic AK-74 with all the Bakelite stuff on it. Let me just shoot this at point-blank range to see what happens so it doesn't even ignite. Oh, it does. Famous last words. No, I don't have any long fuse dynamite because I'm not playing an explosives build. I'm sure there'll be a grenade somewhere in the vault I can pick up. Oh, dead again. Alright, let's see if I can find something explosive. Alright, this is that staircase with the skeleton that doesn't have the gun that Peach said was here. Yeah, it's not here. I think it's specifically that vent you have to blow up, though. I mean, what I could actually do is, yeah, but this is a very buggy game, isn't it, Peach? Right. I'll go kill some powder gangers and I can get some dynamite, can't I? I have a Patreon if you want to support me on there, or you can do a super chat through YouTube. Both those things benefit me, thank you, if you'd like to do that. I said nobody's required to do that, but... What, can't I leave now? What? No, I've not given Boone anything at the moment. I mean, if I need to, I'll just use the console to force unlock that door, but it seems stupid that I'd have to do that. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I live stream quite a lot anyway. Now, I'll check out this floor first, because I haven't really done much on this floor. So I'm sure, like, utility or one of these rooms is going to have something in it. Now, I'll see if the flamer can shoot flame over there in a minute if I don't find a grenade. No, that's the armour I want to get, the one that has the gas mask and is on like all the covers of the game. But I don't think I'm a high enough level yet that enemies, like, or, you know, people sort of have it. Because eventually I'll be able to buy it from NPCs or whatever, but at the moment I can't. Oh, that's something's broken here. What? Well, it's like the Game of the Year edition, although I think what I actually did was on Steam when it was on sale, it worked out cheaper to buy the base game and then all the DLC separately than it did for the Game of the Year edition in one of the sales, so I did it that way. But yeah, I have all the DLC. I am level 20. I've seen guys walking around in the Ranger armour, so eventually I'll get it. But obviously, because I'm friendly with the NCR, I'm not going to be killing NCR people to pick it up. Hello, Canada. This has already been asked twice on the stream. This machine's probably one of my favourite guns in the game, to be honest. In real life, the L1A1 SLR, which is the British Avon CT12. Honest Hearts. Honest Hearts, the Joshua Graham one. There's really good veteran Ranger armour in that as well. Let's see what happens if I use the flamer. What's okay now, Peach? I'll just check those stairs again, just in case. I'll tell you what I can do, Peach, actually. Just to be thorough. Is it TCL, the command? Collision off. Right. I just want to see if there's like a gun that's fallen through the floor anywhere. Where was I? I'm trying to remember where I actually was now for that doorway. On the overseer's office. Ah, okay, it was a stream problem. What I'm trying to do at the moment, Peach, is use no clip to see if the gun has fallen through the floor or anything like that, if I can find my way back to where I was. Boone's randomly there now. Where's the stairs or the lift? Get down here. Alright, we'll try that one more time. Alright, so we'll go in here. Let's check in case for some bizarre reason the mantids are on top of that item. But no, I don't think that thing's there, Peach. Yeah, but it's not there. That's the point. And I've not picked it up. Right, okay, let's try this. So, let's get the flamer out. Out the way, Boone. Come on. Does that not do it? No. Right, let's see if there's a door I can close or something just to do this stupid thing. So that blows up this room as well. Oh, I've got a solution to this. Something I don't want to do, but I'm just going to have to do because the game's kind of broken if I'm locked in the vault and I don't have a grenade. Is it TGM? God mode enabled. Yeah, there we go. So we'll turn on God mode. And assuming I can turn God mode off now. Yeah, there we go. Don't know where Boone's gone. Oh, there he is. No, I've solved it now, haven't I? Not in the way they want you to do it, but in a way that works. I'll have a quick look, but I'm sure he doesn't.
Fine by me.
Oh, he has been picking stuff up. Okay. Is it this thing? AER-14 prototype? Because if he has, what a bastard. Oh, I'm going to take all this stuff from him and just sell it for money. Yep, so Boone just randomly grabbed it.
Fine by me.
Well done, Boone. After all this messing about, he had it. Alright, thanks for the suggestion, though, because you've managed to find it. So what's so cool about this thing, then, the AER-14 prototype? Shoots a green laser. Right, anyway, let's go find that woman.
survived. I was beginning to think you hadn't. You'll be pleased to know that the spore should no longer be a problem. Now all that's left is to ensure that none of this ever happens again. I've managed to create a connection to the Vault's backup system from here. What's got you so flustered? You just about scared me to death shouting like that. What do you mean? I suppose you've given me no reason not to trust you. Fine. Take the data and go. I hope you know what you're doing. I've unlocked the door, so you're free to run along now. Although it pains me to say it, I wouldn't have made it.
Yeah, you stupid bitch. By locking the door, I couldn't use the grenade.
Tell Dr. Williams that she has my thanks.
I've grabbed the air filters. I can't remember what quest they're for, but as said, don't keep posting. Oh, there were frag grenades. Oh, bloody hell. They had... they put grenades in there all along. But yeah, don't keep posting stuff like, go grab the air filters, go grab this, go get that. As said, that's kind of spoilery. Oh wow, I've turned God mode off because, like I said, I'm not going to cheat. All that no clipping everything was looking for the things that I'd thought had fallen through the floor. In a minute I'm going to have to reply to a message I just got on my phone, but what I'll do is I'll just go quickly do this quest, hand it in. What options have I got for this quest then, or is that it? It's still saying enter the thing and do the research data, right? Anyway, let's go back to here first. I'll see if I can type while I'm running, because there's an auto run button, isn't there? There we go. So I'll just keep doing that.
Nelson's back in our hands.
It wasn't this one, was it?
Keeley just called in. You should have heard the director. But wait up. Now look here. She wouldn't let him finish a sentence. Just reamed him out for sending all those people to the vault. I've never seen his face so red and twitchy. Thanks for keeping her safe. Here's the caps I promised. I knew I had a good feeling about you. Thanks again.
So I still have to download the research data, but I thought she gave me it. What if I speak to Hildren?
Yes? Something else?
No. Right, back to the vault then to see where I grabbed the research data from. Because apparently, although she said she gave it me, she didn't give me the research data. Right, where do I go for the research data then now? Oxygen recycling. Is it? Did I have to just interact with a computer or something? Or do I have to still go down to the bottom floor where I think it is normally? Let's have a look. See, the thing keeps pointing to food production. But then it says it's the commons area, so this quest just bloody broken. Now it's saying it's pest control. But, like, the arrow's not directly pointing at the elevator, that's the weird thing. It keeps... Let's just go back to the entrance. I've got the anti-material rifle now. But now it's saying oxygen recycling. Right, let's just bloody follow all these markers. And just see if they actually lead me anywhere. Now it's saying food production. Right, let me just go to that computer she had in the lab and see if there's anything on it. It was this way, was it? Yeah, there. Oh, so she's in two places at once still.
Don't mind me. I have to wrap things up here, gather my gear, that sort of thing. I'll be leaving soon.
Right, let's just try the bottom floor. Gunrunners had it when I bought it. I think it was Gunrunners I bought it from. I think it's in one of the rooms in here, isn't it, the server? Right, because this quest is sort of broken, I'm just going to cheat now because it's pissing me off. Yep, there we go. I'm not going to be doing that, you know, regularly cheating on these quests. I'm just doing it because this one's really pissed me off with sort of breaking. Yeah, lots of the things in this are sort of leveled, so it's going to be where I imagine you have to get to a certain level before the gun starts turning up in stock anywhere. I quite like this quest, but yeah, I think if you do things in a certain order, it kind of breaks it. And I think it's because they don't expect that you'll want the data if you help save the woman. So, you know, that kind of breaks it there, because I expect they think you're going to delete it. So then if you do it that way... And because I repaired the elevator, which lets you take shortcuts, I think you don't run into the keys you're meant to run into in certain orders. Alright, finally go back here. Right, once I've completed this, I'm still going to stream for a bit longer, even though I've been on for an hour and a half already. You know, just because I still feel like doing a bit more. We'll test out the new guns I've got on some enemies somewhere. And we'll see if I can find any of those dungeons from the mod I installed, because there should be some new places I can go into now. Yeah, it says something about the NM of the rifle. Focus, I think that's 1064 NM, 532 NM, SHG, 8.18 PM, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. So in theory, the reason it will be green, if that's right, is because the NM of it is set to a different thing than the other things.
I received a pleasant call from Dr. Keeley. It seems we have you to thank for keeping her alive. Very charitable of you. Wonderful. Excellent work. Let me see it. It'll take a moment to decode on my terminal. I don't see how that's relevant. The dangers of the vault were your business, not mine. The only question is whether the data is still intact. I think Williams' decryption algorithms seem to be working. Yes, here it is. The data is mostly uncorrupted. This will make the board of directors finally sit up and take notice. Here then, as promised, an agreeable sum payable upon delivery of the data. You've more than done your part.
Now, I wouldn't know why you subscribe to me, but yeah, I do play Stalker now and again.
Your concerns are perfectly understandable, but I assure you, they're entirely misplaced. We would never use technology that wasn't fully tested. We aren't some motley band of vault alchemists. We're with the government, for goodness sake.
Oh dear.
Faith in us.
Alright, I might as well get speech up a bit higher. Right, that's to 75. I'll get that up a bit more. I'll start putting some points in lockpicking soon as well. Right, let's save now. This whole load of stupid quests is over. And let's go blast some things in my new gun, shall we? Alright, see ya. Okay, I have a feeling that there's like because there's new dungeons put everywhere. I might as well start at Good Springs and have a look around and see if I find something new near Good Springs. Because I think they added a new vault near Good Springs, and there's like some sort of factory thing near here. I'm just running along the edge because I have a feeling there's new stuff somewhere around here. If you're surprised why I'm doing this, it's because I installed that World of Pain mod, I think it's called, that adds loads of new dungeons to the game. Just because I thought it gives us a bit more stuff to shoot. In theory, the highest level of protection is offered by like a mask with an air supply. So let's say you have like a firefighter's mask with an air canister. That gives you the most protection, but any modern kind of full-size mask gives you a lot of protection. But you need like a proper full CBRN kind of filter on it. You can't just, use a particulate filter and get the full level of protection. But yeah, in theory, you need a rebreather or a mask that's got, I think that's a new thing there, isn't it? You'd need a mask with, like, in theory, like an air supply, because that means that you can be in an environment with 0 oxygen or whatever else and still have air. In real life, probably just 9x19mm, because you can get like the plus P variants of it now. Obviously, you can get plenty of power out of it. There's lots of 9mm pistols on the market, and in general, it means you can have a decent amount of them in a magazine, but still get decent power out of it. Take it that was the entire dungeon, was it? Or does it go further that way? Yeah, it can't go further that way because there's a wall there. Oh wait, no, I suppose that shutter opens, does it? Ah yeah, there we go. Alright, just for a bit of overkill. They're not even hit him. Why is my rifle not hitting anything? Is it hitting an invisible wall somewhere? I won't waste any more ammo for this one, I'll use a different rifle. Surely that depends totally on the pistol. As long as the slide and function works properly, then no. But if you've got a good pistol and good quality ammunition, it's not going to jam. But obviously, being in the UK, it's not like I can actually get all these pistol calibers and shoot them anyway. Yeah, right, cool, Mike. I'll definitely go on your stream when you're doing it. But as I said, I'm going to play a bit more of this first because I'm enjoying doing this stream. It's not crashed at the moment, so let's carry on. And I'm pretty sure live streaming a lot seems to be helping YouTube promote my channel a bit more. So, you know, while I'm enjoying it, I'm not going to stop. As I said, I play games like this anyway, and I really enjoy Fallout New Vegas. So, I might as well stream it. But yeah, I'll definitely check your one out when it's on if I get the notification for it. If I don't, maybe just send me a Twitter message so I can join and check out if it's working alright. I'll tell you what, just going to try that new laser gun out. Yeah, it's not frozen, is it? There we go. Right, as I've not got many points in energy weapons, I'm not going to do very well with this gun, but it seems good regardless, actually. Maybe I should put some more points into energy weapons, but anyway, at the moment, I'm just going to use some aid items. I'll rebind those to a key for now and not have the this gun, as much as I actually quite like it. Imagine when that's fully repaired, it'd be bloody good actually. It sounds somewhat familiar, but off the top of my head, no, I can't say it. So I was just replying to another message I got. No, is it a mask or something? Like I'm saying, a mask or a rifle or whatever. Without actually looking it up, I don't know. It sounds somewhat familiar, but like I said, I could just be imagining that. I don't want irradiated stuff, so let's go. Ah, cool. Yeah, it sounds, I'd say it sounds somewhat familiar, but on top of my head I can't think what it is. Yeah, sounds very interesting, but no, I'm not actually that familiar with it. I'll have to look it up after this stream. Obviously, like I said, I'm not going to look it up on this stream. Alright, considering how irradiated this area is and that I don't have very good radiation protection, I'm just going to leave and take some rad away. And come back here when I've got a radiation suit or something. I've only got one rad away, so yeah, good thing I am leaving this area now. Is that the place I just came out of? I don't know. Alright, let's see if I can get any star bottle caps out of these. No, I can't. Okay. Oh well. Yeah, so it's like a P90 or an MP7 thing, like you're saying then. It's SMG specialised in trying to pierce armour. Does sound very interesting. I find those sort of weapons, you know, have quite a lot of potential. Oh, that sounds very cool, Peach. Oh, that's interesting. I'm assuming it can't get through plate, but it's very good against regular Kevlar then, like the soft Kevlar body armour kind of ones, like, you know, level 3A vests and things like that. So I guess it's just basically the Russian alternative, as you say, to something like the 5.7 or the HK equivalent that the MP7 uses. Just shoot those rad roaches first. There we go. Yeah, sounds quite an interesting concept. It's Rogan's box then. I guess I can just sell it. Yeah, metal armour has a bit of value to it, so I'll take the metal armours. And then I'll repair one with the other, and then I can sell it for more. Ooh, ammo, I'll take that for sure. Might as well have the pre-war books, even though they're not worth anywhere near as much as in this Fallout as Fallout 3. Right, which one, let me have a quick look, does that special laser gun use? Microfusion cells, okay, so I might as well convert everything to be microfusion cells. Right, so I've got a lot more ammo for that now. I'll definitely keep that laser gun, because it's a unique one as well. I might level up my energy weapons a bit, actually, to make use of that. Alright, see you then, Mangs. I have to remember the way out of here. Was it up here? I've done a playthrough where I side with the Legion, not that I like them very much, but I just thought I'd do it for one. I've done ones before where I've sided with the NCR, but very rarely do I actually play through the main quest. I normally always play through the main quest to the point where you get the platinum chip and then have to choose a side, but then I often don't carry on with the main quest. You know, I just like doing all the side quests and just exploring. Because for me, games like this are a lot more fun when you do all of like roaming about like I'm doing now, rather than you know. Just have a quick look in here before I carry on upstairs. I know there's fake gas masks in the sense that you can buy those airsoft masks that obviously offer you absolutely no protection, but I'm not aware of there being fake filters. The only thing I'm aware of in that regard is, you know, like the people selling things like GP5 filters claiming they're totally safe and, you know, guaranteed to work and things like that. If you want a filter for cosplaying purposes, you can get the Chinese refillable filters, which are absolute crap, and then you can just open them, dump the contents out the filter, reseal them, paint them or whatever you want to do with them, and then you're basically not breathing through a filter anymore. But you know, you can do it that way. Hopefully that's some useful information. Oh yeah, and what Peach says, you can get one of those bong masks and detach the bong, I guess. But then you still not got a filter on it, have you, really? That's the only issue doing it that way. But for cosplaying, yeah, buy one of the Chinese filters. I've done a video on this, I think I called it prop filters or whatever. Get a Chinese gas mask filter, the ones that are refillable. Take the filter out. You know, like unscrew it, dump all the contents in the bin, because there's not asbestos or anything in there, but you want to dump the charcoal and that out if you want it purely for cosplaying. Yeah, or just literally get like a P3 filter, or any kind of screw-in, you know, like particulate filter put on. That way it looks like you've got a filter, but all you've got in there is paper. And that would actually at least protect you from dust, so maybe do that. So what British Empire 420 says. That's a good idea as well. Just get one of the screw-in particulate filters. That way your mask can actually offer you protection, as well as having a filter that has nothing hazardous at all inside, you know. There's a lot of options you could do. I might buy some more particle filters at some point, because I've got one, but I might just buy others just to put on, you know, things. Because particle filters are what I end up using the most, actually, just because I often use my masks in dusty environments. Right, okay, let's go sell this stuff to the person in Good Springs, then I'll do one more vault quickly, and then I'll be free to watch Weapon Collector's thing when he does that, when he does his test stream. But I am really enjoying playing this at the moment, you know. So that's why I carry on. And this is a very addicting game, to be honest. There's been a few nights where I've gone to bed really late, so I just think, oh, I'll play a couple more hours. Yeah, both GOST and NATO filters will fit on an FM12, although it's designed for NATO. But what you could do, yeah, is just get an FM12, and then get, just buy one of the cheap Scott particulate filters. Then there's no risk of you inhaling charcoal dust or anything like that. Just screw that on and it looks like a functioning mask. It would actually function against dust and it's perfectly safe. And a particle filter on its own barely adds any breathing resistance. So I'd say do that. I'd say that's your best option. It'd be your cheapest option. In the UK you can buy those Scott filters for about £5 or £6 brand new. So I'd say yeah, do that. Right, okay. So I want to sell the 44 because I've got spares those. Does he have stim packs? Because if he does, I'll definitely buy stim packs from him to balance this off. I'll buy microfusion cells actually, because I need those. 9 stim packs, there we go. Okay, that will do.
Give me a shout if you need anything.
Right, now I'll go to that NCR trading post and I'll get sell all my other stuff and then get my guns repaired. Yeah, I'm glad the stuff's helpful. That's what I really like when my videos give helpful information to people, because obviously I just collect them as a hobby, you know, and it's good for me when this stuff actually does interest people. Did a scorpion spawn there or something? Because sometimes a scorpion seems to spawn there and that gets the guys to attack. The GP9 is 40mm GOST, so anything like the FP5 filters or the standard GOST filters. So anything that would fit on the GP5 will fit on the GP9 is the easy answer. I'll keep 2 anti-venoms, I think, just because they're quite useful if a Cazador attacks you, so you don't have to waste more stim packs. I'm still in the metal armour, aren't I? Sell the 9mm. Sell the flamer now. Sell all the frag grenades. Sell the laser pistol. Sell the lever action shotgun. And then that's all the stuff I want left. Okay. That gives me 18,000 caps to play with, so now let's go to that repair guy and get him to repair everything, if I can afford to get him to repair everything.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
In theory, yes, you should be able to rich, although some people have said it doesn't seem to work for them, so I don't know if all the Chinese filters are normalised at both ends. I should think they would be, but they don't cost much to try it, so I'd say get one, try it, and then, you know, see if you can smell anything through it.
Alright.
Okay, that'll cost me 5k to have everything repaired. I'm just checking that all this stuff is stuff I want to keep. Right, it is. Okay. Right, that's all that done. That still gives me 12k caps. Alright, so I'll do one more dungeon type thing quickly and then I'll finish streaming. Because how long have I been streaming now? Probably quite a while if I started streaming just before 8 and now it's nearly... Probably been streaming 2 hours, have I?
Wish I had a first recon guy.
Let's see if the Legions spawn and I can take them out of my new gun. Yeah, so nearly 2 hours. Still don't really want to stop streaming, Mike, but I know you said that you're going to be streaming in a bit. And like I say, I shouldn't keep streaming forever, it's just... This is really fun. That's alright, I'm gonna just, like I said, do another dungeon, but I can't keep doing because I need to have a bit more food because I only had one very big dinner today, I haven't had much else to eat. So, you know, there's always stuff like that. Oh, is this the Legion guys coming? Right, although I've not got many points in it, let's just see what this does to them. Oh, not much to the guys in good armor. Okay. Medicine stick. It's time for you to shine. What's happening? He's not doing anything. Oh no! Oh no! The game's broken. I'm gonna die. Oh, this is broken horribly. Okay, let's load a game then. Alright, let's get the medicine stick back out. And then we'll... Peach or somebody else who might know, can you get a scope for the medicine stick? Or the 4570 rifle, which it would normally be. We've got Legion on the other side of me. You think the anti-material rifle would do a bit more damage than that, wouldn't you? Yeah, I'll just go back to using my upgraded trail carbine for the moment. Yeah, that's fine, I don't know either, so that's just what I'm asking, in case anybody knew. What's the lever action shotgun Mark II? Yeah, it's worth a fair bit, I might as well take it. Yeah, might as well take this broken shotgun to heal mine with. When I've damaged my trail carbine a bit, I'll I'm not going to even bother taking a lot of their equipment now for weight reasons. I'll take a super sledge. It's worth quite a bit. Right, I think this mod adds a dungeon to one of the buildings over here, so I'm just going to check that one out, and then when I've checked that one out, I'll end the stream. I found the 22LR SMG, which is based on that real gun. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Forgotten Weapons did a video on it, if that's the one you mean. But I found that doesn't really do enough damage at this point in the game to be, you know, any use at all. Is this the thing? Pit stop bomb shelter, I think this is the dungeon. Yeah, that's the one I'm on about. Apparently it was made for police use, like in prisons, where they didn't want something that would over-penetrate, but you could like gun down a prisoner really fast if they were trying to escape. And it had like no recoil at all. That was one of the other reasons they liked it, apparently. But it wasn't, you know, used for many things, as you can probably understand, because it was only in 22 long rifle. Use a stim pack. Let's just use a different kind of ammo at the moment. Oh, is it broken again? Fuck's sake. Oh, there we go. After a very long delay. Can't hit him, Boone, if you're in the way. Apologies if this place is really dark on the stream. I'm not sure how dark it's going to look, but right, I'll kill the enemies here, then I can sleep to heal myself. But yeah, this is quite a dark dungeon, so I'm afraid if it's really dark on the screen you can't see much. Apologies for that. There we go, hopefully that's all of them, and I'll just use the bed to heal. Might as well always take the 44 Magnums because they're worth quite a bit to sell.
Figures.
Ah, there we go. Right, I can use that to heal. Might as well just check what else is up down here, see if there's anything valuable. Oh, is there more stuff as well? Ant caves. We won't go in there just yet. I think I can actually see better without the light on, because then everything's just dark all around me rather than being bright next to my eyes and then dark a bit further off. I'll tell you what, I'll have a very quick look in the ant caves, because as I said, I need to finish this stream soon. I just keep wanting to play more and more. Alright, let's hope they're not too big. Let's see if I've got a gun that's a bit better at shooting people quickly. I don't think I actually do. Ah, this machine's pretty good for that, I guess, because it reloads fast. He's got a machine gun, so I'm just out of the way for a second. Stop getting in the way, Boone. Well, if you mean do you mean in terms of like design of the lens, or do you mean like shape or material of it? Because in terms of material, polycarbonate, because it's really strong. So most modern masks have polycarbonate lenses. In terms of design, I like ones like either very flat panoramic lenses, or you know, like close to what the FM12 CT12 Fushida F2 has. Kind of those either circular or triangular sort of lenses that sit very close to the eye. Oh, there's another one somewhere then. Where is he? Is he in the room above? No, there he is. Alright, we leveled up again. Right, I said I'll put a couple of points into energy weapons, not loads at the moment. Get explosives up to 25. Can't get lockpick to 50 on this one, so I won't bother. Let's put a couple more points into speech and a couple more into repair. Let's get Explorer, just because although I can't discover things anymore on the map, it means I can find dungeons to go to when I next do a stream and thing much quicker. I still have to actually get to them, but it means at least I can go, oh look, there's a load of cluster of things there, so let's walk in this direction. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's a big ant. Right in my head. Isn't the battle rifle amazing? I absolutely love the Garand in this. I think this might end up being the longest stream I've ever done. Just purely because of how much I enjoy playing this and the fact it's not been a crashy, buggy mess today. Well, it's been a bit of a buggy mess, hasn't it? But, in a way that hasn't irritated me enough to stop streaming it. But as I said, I'm going to be finishing this in the next few minutes, because I'll just finish off doing this dungeon and that will be it, because otherwise I'm never going to stop. But as I said, I might do a really long stream of this tomorrow, if people are interested, because I don't have normal videos that go live on a Thursday. So once I've finished volunteering, I might get back here, have some lunch, and then start a stream. You know, so rather than actually purposely start streaming in the evening, I might just, you know, start streaming somewhere in the afternoon and just keep playing. And if people want to watch through all of that, then good on them. Should we start taking loads of ant meat? Ant meat. Ant meat, ant nectar. I've already searched the queen. Let's see what's up here. Can I leave this way, or is this... Oh yeah, that looks like there's a thing. There we are. Right, so if we have a look at the map now, I'm going to finish the stream here, but as you can see I've got loads more locations to find and look at. And I think the good thing is this has added all the locations that are added by the mod as well, so I know where to look for them as well. So there you go. So in the next stream we'll be doing a load of these locations. So hopefully you've enjoyed this stream. Yeah, even if you've had it on in the background doing other stuff, just while I chat stupidly about stuff while shooting ants and spore people and whatever else I've been doing. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed the stream. As said, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Not sure exactly what time I'll be starting, but I imagine I'll do quite a long stream again tomorrow. Yeah, and I'll see you on your stream in a bit, Mike. I'll keep an eye out for the notification for that. I'm just going to go get some food now I've finished doing the stream. But yeah, thank you for watching, everybody.